We don't have this person's number. Okay. Who's Jason McGrath? Was he involved in that situation? I wonder. If I go to reports, revolver. Oh, it's this guy. This bastard. Okay. Okay. We don't really need anything else from this subpoena at the minute. So we'll leave it be. I need to add Samantha's thingy to my records. Let me get a phone number really quick. Go. That's the cute one. I know. You'll have to send it to me again. Okay, she's around, so I'm going to give her a call and just say we got that subpoena sorted for that complaint you made. Do you want a copy sending over? And if she says yeah, I'll send her a copy over. So look. Give me a call. Got it. Thank you. All right, that's done for now. So I'm just going to go to my bookmarks. Notes. It's done. The report complete. Okay. All right. I didn't check for this warrant extension for Jessica Springfield. Fuck. Yeah, that's expired. Well, can't do that anymore. It's fine. Wasn't really my job to do anyway, but I've got to do my arrest statement for the pipsqueak incident. I need to do that because it's coming up to 72 hours. I'll do that today. Oh, here we go. Dispatch rework. Hey everyone, this is just to let everyone know that dispatch is currently in the process of being reworked. As of now, dispatch has been terminated besides Malachi. There'll be a new lead put in place shortly who will be a member of PD, which will oversee several leads within the department. During this time, the previous dispatch that had been terminated will be coming to officers at Mr. OPD to return their equipment. Anything that is returned is to be documented to report 10578 and then put in the corresponding report locker with the name of the officer and deputy. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. To be fair, I don't think anybody else. I don't know what their options were. Because it's like, you know, depending on who's put in charge, it's gonna define what happens. But I don't think there's anybody really fit to lead dispatch anyway. Left over. Canine is being established. Oh. Hello, Miss Bonus Storage. Stay Master Dog. How are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. I'm calling you regarding that complaint you make against State Marshal Dawkins. I'm just letting you know that the consent you gave for the subpoena for your phone records, that all went through. I've just received the records this morning, so I was just wondering whether you wanted a copy or not.
It should be fine. It was just I mean, I pretty much that day I only had that interaction with her, so I think yeah,
Okay.
I can get a copy though.
Okay, I'll send you over a copy via text message with this. All right.
Okay. Sure.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to notify you that that's all gone through. And obviously it confirms everything you said anyway. So I will send all that over to you via text message. But yeah, obviously thank you again for giving us consent for that. It's just going to help out with that complaint.
Yeah. So okay. I think you especially you of all people with the history that you have, I think it's really ideal when people threaten or not threat. It wasn't really a threat. It was more wishing my death. It was, it's kind of not a thing you should do as a police officer. Or this case, I don't really know the actual name that you call it. I know it's a marshal, but is it still a government employee or like law
Yeah,
enforcement?
you're still a government employee, law enforcement officer. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Also, I don't think that's really ideal. Trying to wish death on people that you're trying to protect, even though she didn't even know who I was. So it's very odd.
Yeah. I know on the records that so there was the initial phone call that she made to you. So just to confirm, is that when she said the initial comment that you had to complain over?
You in the timeline of events, you should have a phone call that she made. A phone call that she made, and then afterwards, I tried to call her, and then it was like text, basically.
Okay, I've got a phone call from her to you that was 5 seconds long. You tried to call her back, there was no answer, no answer again. Then you called her and you had a 1 minute and 18-second phone call. Do you recall what was said in that phone call at all?
It was basically me trying to verify what she said, but she was playing quote unquote dumb, saying she never said any of the sort, trying to gaslight me.
Right, okay. Okay, all right. I just wanted to confirm. It pretty much adds up with what you said before anyway. Okay. All right. Well, thank you very much, Miss Bonnie. So I'll send you over a copy of this subpoena in a text, okay?
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
All right. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
All right. Oh, give me a sec, chat. I gotta take a phone call. Sorry, guys. I had to go like Corky. Should be out of keys. All right. What's Tails' Discord? So sending it via text message. Yeah. The dish. Done.
Hello, Richard.
Oh, hey, King. Yeah. Good to see
How
you,
are you?
pal. You're not too bad.
You
How are
too.
you?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm not really. I'm kind of day off today, but I needed to come into town to speak to you, about something that happened yesterday.
Oh?
So you remember, like last week, when those guys were in the FIB building, taking fines from
Yes.
people?
Yes, I do recall.
Well, let me just find the report for you. One moment. It is. Oh Jesus! A lot happened last night. Blimey. Marshall, DJ was robbed.
She was, but she got it back. So, and the guy,
okay.
The guy had three. He had a martial gun, a PD gun, and a Glock. So he had $300,000 worth of fines. Yeah,
That's gross. Unlucky dickhead. Where the fuck is this report? I'm so sorry.
All right.
Oh yeah, here we go. 10674 in reports. Title: Marshal's Office. Gas grenade. Alien.
Gas grenade.
Yeah, you're not aware of this yet. So, okay, so TLDR, I was in the office looking at some paperwork stuff. Yesterday was my first day, and I was just getting to grips with everything that's all the information that we currently have. And all of a sudden I hear some shouting from the lobby. So I go in the lobby. There's this fucking alien / person dressed in alien costume running around, like screaming and making kinds of weird noises and stuff. And then, like, I don't know, 5, 6, maybe 7 of these like guys dressed in black suits walked in, and they were all like they all had firearms, like 1911s. I didn't see any kind of government firearm stuff like PD guns or anything like that. It just looked like civvy stuff. And they were trying to get this alien in custody. 2 seconds later, this guy bursts through the door, drops what I initially thought was a smoke grenade on the floor. Turns out it was a fucking gas grenade. And that was actually one of 2 gas grenade attacks that happened on officers yesterday. One was out on the street with LSPD, and another one was here where 2 civilians went down. Yeah.
Okay. And this is the same group of people that you've got pictured in the FIB building?
I think so, yes. Because, remember, last time, I haven't finished the story. I wasn't able to stay for the whole thing because I had to go back to London to buy a house. It was nearing the end of the day of normie hours, so I had to go. So, right. They apparently chased them back to the FIB building, had some kind of standoff, and they were trying to play off that they were FIB guys. I assume they ran, because I remember hearing Cassidy say we're putting all these guys in cuffs on the radio, and I'm assuming they got away. But if you have a look at the pictures,
yeah,
I mean, I see Pred there.
Pred.
That's forehead. So, yeah, I think I know what's happening, but I wasn't able to kind of deal with it yesterday. I almost started blasting in the front lobby, but I thought that would be a bad idea.
I've heard, I've seen Jamal in an alien suit. What's his name?
Jamal. I'm gonna have to have a look in the arrest.
Jamal Abdul Jabbar.
That's it.
Self-proclaimed gang besties.
It's difficult to ID him sometimes for his face. What he said to me before is that he changes outfits a lot because he doesn't necessarily have any control of the outfits that he doesn't have many clothes. That's basically it.
Yeah.
So he'd kind of, a lot of the time he'll look different, but more often than not he'll admit that it's him. So it's just kind of difficult to ID him a little bit. But when he speaks, it's like, oh, okay.
Yeah. That might be the same agent that we ran into before. That the guy with the the one with like the open collar. That might be him. Okay. Yeah. I mean, gas grenades. That could be fucking dangerous. If they can mass produce those.
Yeah, I asked PD members to make sure that's forwarded back to their commands that they're aware. And they did bring it up at the meeting yesterday. And Angel's response to this was, well, what they said is, would it be legal to shoot? I mean, shouldn't we just like beat them down? It's like, well, you won't have a chance because you'll all be on the ground.
Yeah.
It's poisonous gas. You should be shooting them for that. IMO.
100%. Yeah.
If they come in here and do that, I'm going to blast them because I know what.
Absolutely.
I know what it is. So yeah. Met Craig yesterday.
Oh yeah. He's
interesting
a machine.
past. He is.
Oh yeah, he does have an interesting past. That's just bloody everybody apparently.
Yeah. But very nice man. Went up to Polito. I think I'm going to try and open up a case up there for drug sales and stuff. Things that are going on because I want to try and get some suppliers that are feeding stuff to that area. But whenever I look, never really see any sales up there at the moment. So maybe it's died down. I don't know.
I know C4 hangs out up there.
Yeah, I don't really know a lot about them. To be honest, I know that where they live. I've seen them outside the big house and stuff. I don't really know a huge amount about them, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know too much. I know a few members, but that's about it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we found a bag of weed on the roof outside.
I
Not
saw
very exciting,
that.
but
Yeah,
that was a thing. And then I did some ride along stuff with PD.
Okay.
I'm thinking about trying to yoink the 007 call sign, by the way.
I think someone's got that.
Who the fuck is Lawrence Sterling?
He's a new marshal. He's another Brit.
Who is that?
He's another Brit.
So? I'm not loyal to British people.
Maybe you can fight him for
Our
it.
country's a fucking joke.
Yeah.
What?
Maybe you can fight him for it.
Well, I'd win. Well, like physical?
Yeah, get your fisticuffs on in the parking lot.
Can I use knuckle dusters?
I don't know.
Sniper rifle training coming soon.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, and APC stuff. Angel wants us all certified on everything.
Wait.
She also gave me permission to drive the STX yesterday.
Ooh.
So I can drive that now. I don't know why. We're not going to use it for any pursuits or anything, so it doesn't matter. But she was also talking about potentially marshals initiating pursuits and then handing off to marked units.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that could make sense in some situations for sure. Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't, not for remedial crap, for important stuff.
Yeah.
Shit, what else happened yesterday? No, that's it. I think that's pretty much it. I just wanted to tell you about that main thing in case anything happens today, so that stuff can be linked together and whatnot.
That's pretty big. I am looking into the besties, so if they might have access to this kind of stuff, it's pretty big.
Yes. Also, Vic Hanna. Have you heard of Vic Hanna, new officer?
Yeah,
probationary
detective kind of guy.
That's right. I I'd like to encourage him a bit. So the other day, he is definitely upset about Craig taking his investigation. That was some reason the mayor called this cadet and gave him the investigation
Yes,
for something that's in our jurisdiction.
The Prism case. Yeah, I replied to his 3-on-1 and everything, and I was first down there, and I was like introduced myself and everything, and then Vic turned up, the cadet, and was like, and the man was just like, yeah, I'd like an LSPD detective for this, and I was like, well, there isn't any, first of all, and but I didn't want to push it because it was like, you know, we're supposed to be working with the mayor and everything. But then I spoke to Angel later, and she was like, "Doc, that's our jurisdiction. You know, this is state property. You know, you've got that. This is could be a terrorist case. We got to take this." And so we went and took it off him. So
I think it would be good to encourage him to get involved with it. But then he's also a cadet, so he probably needs to be a full officer first. Because I know how they feel about cadets doing detective work. So.
Yeah, I kind of agree. I think he needs to. Yeah, there's been other issues with cadets, and I don't think the police like cadets doing detective work too much.
I don't either. That's stupid.
Yeah, I agree. I think he's very keen to investigate, but I think he needs to just get a job, and then he can do whatever he wants after that.
I think I'm going to chat to him and say, look, I've heard you want to do detective stuff. I want to support you because we have stuff. You know, I kind of want to be like his Q, the Q to his detective. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
we have cool things we can use, and if he needs to use that, then I'd be happy to work with him on it. But
yeah,
but I don't really know him very well, so I'm gonna give him a bit of time. But I'm gonna go and speak to him whenever I have the chance to, and see where his thoughts are and go from there.
okay, yeah, sounds good there.
Sweet. There was a lady in here that was trying to hit on me really badly. Friends of Sherry. I don't know her name. She said I told her I'm married to the job, and she was like, "Do you want a new job?" And I was like, "What's that?" She said, "Looking after me." It's like, no,
God,
no.
dang. Yeah.
It's the outfits, Richard. I have a lot of great outfits for Marshall stuff, and they were very impressed.
Yeah, I'm sure. Well, I mean, you know, get settled in and then you can bring a lady home. Stop bringing some ladies home, you know? Like Mike Lowry. You can get yourself a nice Porsche 911.
I would love that, actually. A newer one, though. Not an old one. Yeah, that would be great. I think, I don't know. I'm not really a relationship kind of guy. I think I'm going to die alone, Richard.
That's very sad, King. We'll talk about. We can talk about that. Okay, we'll change your mind on that.
Yeah. I would very much like to work with you a lot on stuff out there. I'm a. Oh, that's Pipsqueak. Do you know what's happening with Pipsqueak? Sorry,
I saw that she had a warrant for treason. But I don't know. She looks like she was apprehended already. Yeah. Yeah,
I don't even see a warrant for Pipsqueak.
I see it.
Apprehended that quick? Oh, no. Pipsqueak, incident 8337, Pipsqueak treason. This has not...
You look at the top. It says Pipsqueak was apprehended, incident 8342.
They have not been charged with anything for the crimes committed during the apprehension. Pipsqueak still to be charged with the following incident.
So I imagine they're in prison right now.
Well, they just 911.
Yeah, they're probably got a phone in prison. Is DOC around there? There's DOC.
Are there?
Yeah, there's. I haven't got my radio yet. You got a radio?
I do.
You want to check to see if DOC? Yeah.
Radio check. Any DOC on frequency?
My camera's about to break.
I'm not hearing anyone on free. It's channel 15 we're meant to be on, right?
Is it 15 now? Not 100% actually.
DOC is back. Channel 15, DOC freak. Any DOC on frequency? Fuck. Yeah, no, there's... there they are, but they're not on frequency. Why do they come under SASM, by the way?
That's a good question. I don't actually. There was an officer down. Hold on. When was that? Uh-oh. That was 5 minutes ago.
Oh,
It was a 13 Bravo.
I don't think we're meant to pay attention to this.
Yeah, I
Or
think
are
you're
we?
probably. I don't actually know. I genuinely do not know.
Because in PD, we ignored them. But maybe for marshals, it might be different? Question mark?
Check.
Oh,
10-2, is that a DOC member?
AFM, 894 Remy.
is that Iris?
Does she sound familiar?
She does, yeah.
Why is that? What's your name again?
I really like, you know, the Goo Goo dolls.
Remy Ironside?
Okay. My name's Marshall King. Have you got a pipsqueak currently residing in Bolingbrook?
I'm sorry?
Oh, fuck. I said it back.
Have you got a pipsqueak currently in Bolingbrook? We just want to confirm because they made a 911.
Sorry.
Pipsqueak left Bolingbrook probably half an hour to an hour ago.
What?
Why were they released?
How?
Their time was up and they left.
Time is up. Woosah.
What? What's
Woosah.
Oh, yeah.
Angel's gonna be pissed at that. She's gonna be pissed. Unless they were meant to be cut loose.
What is
You
How has it happened?
know?
They should have been charged for. They should have been given a hold for 72 hours because they were getting put on a hag charge. Unless they're on
Who's
bail. Maybe they're on bail. Hold on, maybe they're on bail.
Could be bail. Could maybe be bail. Do you have any idea if Pipsqueak was awarded bail or anything like that?
Unsure myself, I only started this morning.
Oh fuck.
Let me call the judge. Yeah. Oh, it's not Iris. It's a different. Okay, it's different. Thought it was Iris Nirvana.
They want BCSO to be credited, but that ain't gonna happen.
Not anymore.
I'm gonna call Jamie. Okay. The only sergeant on duty.
Jamie. Means Jimmy.
Hello, Jamie. How are you?
How the fuck has this happened? How the fuck has this happened?
Cheers, mate. Appreciate it. I come to you with a concern. Are you aware of Pipsqueak's situation? Well, they were, so Deputy Ventura has put in this statement that Pipsqueak was apprehended in incident 8342. They have not been charged for the crimes committed during the apprehension, and they're still to be charged for the following thing. I don't know what's happened there, but also they were meant to be held for treason and terrorism. Why the fuck? They're out on the streets right now. Yeah. Would you be able to find out, like, what occurred there, just so we can figure out what the fuck? Because Angel's gonna be pissed. Well, I don't know if we can apprehend because they are meant to be. It's a very confusing situation. We need to figure out what happened with Ventura before going after Pip. I think would be the wise move.
Okay, the judge isn't around anymore. Ay.
Canada. Oh wait, can you still work off time in prison? Because that might have happened.
Yeah, but they should have been held, not jailed, right?
Yeah, Richard just pointed out they were meant to be held, not just on hold for 12 hours. But wait, didn't all the hold stuff change? Fuck. It is only 12 hours, you're right. So that's why that's happened. But it hasn't been 12 hours because they've probably worked off time, is what I'm thinking. Oh, it was? Okay, maths. Cool. Okay, so it was 14 hours ago. Kind of makes sense they'd be out. The problem is that there's now a warrant which hasn't been ticked off, so people are going to think that they're wanted still, which technically they are.
Oh, fuck, it has changed. Hold on. Okay, this is fucking confusing as shit.
Yeah, I mean, I think the same.
Oh, for God's sake.
No, I would just need Ventura to clarify. I'm sure he's done everything above board. We just need to figure out what he's actually done so we can.
Where is it?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the incident report. Let me see if he's put anything in that one. Pipsqueak warrant apprehension.
Hag.
What's
the hag?
They had a PD Glock on them and weren't charged for that. But nothing is ticked here. That's why I just don't understand why they weren't charged for the stuff they had on them. I mean, it's a fucking police issue firearm, you know? What's happened there? And the other thing is, he said his BCSO is to be credited for the fine kickback, but I can't see Angel giving them anything, given how this has been handled. But I mean, maybe we're not seeing the full picture, so that's why I want to speak to Ventura. Yeah. Fuck. All right. Well, if you could do some digging, I'll also do some digging, and we'll meet back in the middle. Okay. All right.
Oh, shit, it is.
I'll try and pop around to see him later. Richard may see him when he comes, because he's been coming around a bit earlier recently, so we may see him today. Okay. All right, perfect. All right, thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Also, they may be targeting marshals now, just so you're aware. So, yeah, I'm not really around today, but Richard is, so just bear that in mind. It might be good to have someone pass by the office every, so often. All right, appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for speaking. Have a good one. So yeah, you're going to speak to Ventura. He's making a command report so people can start chatting about what the fuck has happened.
Actually, I think everything was done. I think everything was done fine. I think it's just because we're used to how things used to be done. Of you keep someone in prison until everything is tick, tick, tick and done, and then they're released on bail or something. But now it's you have 12 hours pending arraignment, right?
Yeah.
And then arraignment is they either go before a justice or the bail conditions get posted on the docket. So I don't think they could have gone before a justice. So instead it got posted to the docket this morning at 8:30. So a few hours ago by Ventura. And so technically by that point, Pip was arraigned. So she was able to be released this morning. And then we've now got 72 hours post them being captured to post the charges on the docket.
Okay. That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. It's just a bit of a different... I don't really understand it too much, but I kind of get it at the same time because I think it's just like... Because my thought is, what about if they just flee the country? But then again, it's like, I guess the bail conditions are in place.
Yeah, those are pretty strict, so...
because it's been posted to the docket. But then they haven't paid bail before they've been released from prison. I don't think. Or is the... Hold on.
I don't quite understand it. I'm not going to lie. Oh! Sorry, I know this is off topic again because I've got to go very shortly. But I really want to work a lot with TRT to get warrants, people with warrants brought in. So, you know, we could get some intel on where people are, send in the big boys with the guns and stuff, and they go get them, kind of thing.
Yes, I agree. I did speak to Angela about whether that was going to be under our purview, but she said, unfortunately, no, because that's going to be TRT's thing. But that doesn't mean we can't. Yeah, I imagine we could probably work with them in a capacity.
Yeah, I don't want to take it over. I just want to be like, okay, we've got info. You might want to go get them or something. Okay. Also, I want the first person to be Addison Yates for failure to appear.
Oh, the copper.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Where are they? What have they been doing? Have they been around?
I don't know. Seems like we got to bang the door down and find out.
Yeah, I agree.
But is that sending a wrong message or no?
Well, I mean, that warrant's been extended already, by the way. Like, it's been...
Yeah, I know.
It's been up for a while.
Yeah. Yep. I'd like to try and work with... That's why I need to speak to Denzel. I'd like to work with them and TRT a lot, especially for things like violent warrants, to see if we can get info on where people are, and then we can use our tools to trace and track and kind of thing. And then get them to roll in, or give them basically like, this is the area they're in, this is what the area looks like, create a plan, go get them. Do you think they'd be down for that, or do you think that's like overstepping?
I don't know. Fuck it, why not? We might as well ask it.
I'll try and chat to Denzel about it.
Yeah.
I just need to speak to Bay because we're getting some helicopters soon. Are you aware of that?
Are we getting a helicopter?
We're getting a couple. We're getting a Hunter, which is basically a two-person attack chopper, and the other one's a Little Bird.
I was thinking about a little bird. We definitely need a little bird, yeah.
I want camera and spotlight on it too.
Yeah, we need like little birds for like quick drops for like snipers on top of buildings. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
So
100%.
I got to figure out, I got to speak to Bay because we need to work with them on the cert stuff that I basically, I need to ask Angel, but I like the cert leads for those, you know, like cert leads for departments that we work with. I think they should be certified on stuff that we use as well, in case of emergency.
I mean, makes sense, yeah, because we are going to have to, like, in case of emergency, we are going to have to deputize people. Like, that is part of, like, SOPs and stuff, so it makes sense that we, like...
saying we could create a militia like the CIA.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'm going to have them rise up against a country abroad, and we're going to feed them with... No, I'm not doing
that. Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, I'll totally arm them, and then I won't take any blame when they attack other countries. That's a good idea. That's the CIA way.
Yeah.
I might ask Hydra to be our militia. What do you?
Maybe
that would work.
Maybe no Hydra. Okay, those guys are cop killers.
Oh yeah, true. Fuck yeah, that's right. I'll find a crack team of. Oh my god, what's that movie where they like get loads of weird superheroes and put them in a team and get them to go and fight crime?
Suicide Squad. That.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do. I was more thinking. I thought you were gonna get like Eugene and James Randall. I thought you were gonna talk about that movie Red. That's what I thought you were about to say.
That's crazy.
The old people, you know.
Yeah. That's actually quite funny. You know, Eugene would be a very useful tool for us. I'm probably going to be working with him to get information on specific things because he's always been willing to give me information ever since I met him like 7 months ago. And,
yeah, he's been coming to us already about the mayor, actually.
Oh, yeah, he was tweeting about that yesterday.
Yeah.
He's unhappy with the knockoff Chinese parts that we got for our cars at the moment. You heard about that shit?
Yeah, I've heard about that, yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, cop cars were blowing up coming down the freeway the other day when everyone thought they were fully repaired.
Yeah, another thing I saw DJ made a report about, Group 6 pays at like a maximum right now. So I don't know whether how DJ's going to do it, but it'd be interesting if the mayor's like moonlighting as a G6 worker, you know, on his off time or anything like that to
He
make some
used to
money.
do G6, didn't he? I'm sure
Did
I've
he?
seen
Yeah.
Nino doing G6 in the past. Yeah, I'm
That
sure
would
I have.
be
I could be
interesting.
wrong, but I'm sure I have. And there was
Yeah.
that big thing with the sanitation workers getting that like bonus XP weekend or whatever the fuck it was. Were you around for that?
Sanitation Saturday or something.
That's the one. So like
Yeah.
basically they were getting as many materials as they could from each job. So it was there were a lot of people doing it. PD were expecting people to be getting robbed endlessly, but I don't really think it happened very much. So yeah. Anyway, I'm really sorry. I gotta go. I've been here too long.
Okay, you're okay, King.
I'm
Well,
just
thank
an
you for
email
filling
away
me
if you
in.
need anything. Yeah, no
Okay.
problem.
I will do.
I'll see you in a little bit.
Take it easy. Bye bye.
I better go. I'll nap in the other room reception.
Okay, yeah. It's just the hags are a bit different now. Yeah, hags are just a little bit different. I just need to put in my statement for the pipsqueak thing the other day. And then we can get out there and start doing some shit. Pipsqueak shoots tits? What the fuck is this? What the fuck? Tell Richard Dark what I said. I can't hear you. Ring me. Did you hear me before I shot you? Consider the SASM building shooting a warning. Uphold your end of negotiations next time. Oh my god. Gonna shoot Sherry Pie? Holy shit. Consider that a warning to Richard Dark. Holy fuck. This guy is crazy. Did you hear me? Wait, is that what she said? Did you hear me before I shot you? Oh my god. Okay, did this get sorted? I'm hoping they got their stuff back. All right, let's put my statement in really quick. This was on the 6th of August. State Marshal Dark got a call from Pip. No, didn't get a call. Was informed by his partner next day that Pipsqueak had tweeted out that they wanted a marshal to call them. So Dark called her. He said that she was in a she had stolen a plane from LSIA and had 2 hostages. He threatened to fly the plane into the marshal office if Dark did not return the firearm, the illegal firearm Verbal, thank you for the Twitch Prime, buddy. Welcome to the Sock Drawer, man. I appreciate you. That she had handed him in senior buns a short time earlier that day. Doc attempted to negotiate with Pip while informing local law enforcement of the ongoing situation. Doc asked for proof of life for the hostages. At this point, there was a 911 from Smallington stating that they were a hostage on a plane. What the charges we charged Pip with again? At several points stated that she did not know how to fly the plane and that she did not have any parachutes. But continued to negotiate. Pip asked for $5,000 along with the return of the illegal Class 1 firearm. Doc talked Pip into landing along with the future with the promise that he would return the firearm in the future. Doc organized local PD to wait at LSIA to move in for an arrest. Doc had to talk Pip through how to land because she did not know how to fly or land a plane that she had stolen. As she came into land, however, she ran out of fuel and crashed on the beach. The plane blew up, injuring both herself and the two hostages. There were no Doc and Winchester transported all injured to CMC. While transporting, Pip made several threats to Doc's life and further threats to continue attempting to blow up the Marshall building in the What was the game you were talking about earlier? You mean Dungeon Ball? That one? All right, it's dumb. Okay. Do you have any evidence I need to put in? Hold on. Did I put in? Fuck. Possessions? I didn't put in possessions yet. Eight to. Looks like Dark and Darker. Yeah, it's very similar to Dark and Darker, but looks a lot. It looks really polished. I'll be honest. You gonna try it? Maybe. Z was talking about it. No, that's done. Get off. That's done. Okay. Right. We did have a new the king was saying no, not king. Prism. PRY. Prism tape found. Sherry Pie was running around when a woman in a white shirt and white hair ran past her saying just hello to Sherry Pie. She then left the sidewalk of City Hall, connecting the stairway towards the marshal's office, and ran towards the railway tracks. Sherry Pie was running around the same alleyway when she came across the tape. This was no longer than 30 seconds to 1 minute. Sherry Pie took a picture before picking up the tape. Where's the tape, Sherry? Huh. Huh. Okay. Ooh, okay, we need to check this phone number. Yeah, we need to check this phone number. So I'm just going to put in this 101647. This in here. Finds another tape at City Hall. This was the 8th of August. At like, no, this was the 7th of August. What fucking time that is. Wait, can I copy this date? How do I copy this date? How do I copy this date? I can't. Fuck. Wait. Oh, this is in GMT. This is in BST. Fuck. I keep reading these times wrong. Hey, Gosroth, how you doing, buddy? Okay, I need a timestamp. What am I doing? August 7th, 2024. Put a bit at 23:43. King's left, yeah, he headed off, yeah.